What's going on, Geminites? GemMint here. Today we're going to do an advanced overview of the Infinity Crusade Omnibus by Jim Starlin. I was super excited when they announced this book after they put out the Infinity War Omnibus because this completes that original trilogy and completes the 5 Omnibus Jim Starlin epic with the Infinity Saga. Before we jump into this, make sure to hit that subscribe. We are giving away a CGC 9.8 Killing Joke once we hit 110,000 subscribers. If you hang around to the end of the video, I'll tell you what you got to do to enter. But for now, let's get these books out of the way and let's do an overview of the construction of this book. So as you can see, this is the cover for Infinity Crusade issue 1. I love the cover. I think it had like a foil look to it. And the direct market cover is this amazing Stephen Platt Moon Knight cover, which is like an ASM 300 homage. But you have the original cover on the front. That's really what I like. Give me the contents of the book. Although, to be fair, the Moon Knight issue is collected. Anyway, I'm rambling on. So here's the back of the book. Now you'll notice it does have Infinity Crusade 1 through 6 going first here, then Warlock Chronicles, then Thor, then everything kind of clumped together. But that's not how the book is mapped. So don't worry, this is mapped in chronological order. So we'll take a look at the table of contents when we get there. Before we do the overhead shots, we'll look at the construction of the book. So here is the graphic on the front. It's the same as the dust jacket, just like the spine, but the back, like I showed you, has that direct market variant. So opening the book up, you guys know what you got to do when you get that new omnibus, right? You got to stretch that spine. You got to relax the spine so the glue that's used to keep the ribbon together and keep everything together doesn't get too hard and crack and damage later. So you want to kind of take some clumps of the book, you know, let a little fall on each side and get it to lay flat. Which, as you can see, laying flat, this book does have nice binding. It doesn't have a lot of give on the ribbon like some other publishers do, but the way that the paper stock is, it's kind of a floppier type of paper, so it doesn't feel too stiff and it doesn't have a lot of gutter loss. Now, sometimes you will see gutter loss if you have like a double page spread that is continuous artwork. Like this one, for instance. We'll do a better job on the overhead. But for the most part, it has good binding like you could expect from Marvel. It has kind of a rounded spine. Yeah, it's rounded. And otherwise, it looks great. So let's do some overhead shots of it, and then we'll come back and we'll put it together with the rest of its brothers and complete the saga. All right, guys, here's a closer look at the dust jacket. Now, the character on the front is the main antagonist in this story, the goddess. In Infinity War, you had the ultimate personification of evil with Magus. So if that was Adam Warlock's evil, the goddess was his ultimate personification of good. Which always isn't good, is what you come to find out. So again, here is the back where you have all the covers. Again, they put them clumped in order by title, but that's not how it's collected in the book. This does have a $125 cover price and collects the 6-issue miniseries Infinity Crusade, plus the miniseries of Warlock Chronicles, 1 through 5, Warlock and the Infinity Watch 18 through 20, and a bunch of tie-ins from Thor, Iron Man, Avengers West Coast, Darkhawk, and more. In the interior, you get a little description of the storyline, and then you get some biographies on Jim Starlin and Ron Lim on the right. Kind of showed this already, but just a closer look at the spine. Beautiful cover. I like how they do that, where you still kind of get the DM variant, even though you didn't. For the dust jacket, at least. All right, awesome interior page here. Here we have some credits. Jim Starlin, Roy Thomas, Ron Mars. You had Ron Lim on the pencils, so awesome team here. Here's the table of contents, and as you can see, it starts with Infinity Crusade 1, but then goes to Warlock Chronicles, Warlock and the Infinity Watch, then issue 2, and so on. And then here we start off. So this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes you have books like this that have art that go all the way to the end of the page, and then sometimes you have white borders. So sometimes with the art like this, you might have slight gutter loss, but not too bad. Got Drax the Destroyer there. And you have Adam Warlock, and this is all about him basically letting free the goddess, She's the ultimate personification of good, and all the heroes go to Paradise Omega, but then everyone else is left behind. So, oh, I used to love this cover, man, with the shiny chromium, straight 90s style. So you gotta love the artwork here, man. This is a great era in comics for me, as somebody who grew up in the 90s with comics, and the Thanos, Mephisto. Look how awesome this stuff looks, man. Cover for the trade paperback, updated coloring. Volume 2 trade paperback. I don't think they have the Moon Knight cover here. I thought that was kind of odd. Drax 2 variant. And that's it, guys. If you guys are looking to pick up books like this, you can check out our sponsor, cheapgraphicnovels.com. They sell collected editions up to 50% off. They have great packaging, super fast shipping, and excellent customer service. They also have a bargain bin where you can get titles up to 90% off. If you mention this channel and the memo at checkout for your first order, your second order will have free shipping if you're in the United States. So check out cheapgraphicnovels.com. Alright guys, there we have it, all the omnibus lined up. Isn't it a beautiful sight to see when a collection or a run just completes itself? Looks amazing. Must own book if you have Infinity Saga, Infinity War, or if you're going for the whole 5-book set. Definitely shout out to Marvel Comics for giving us an advanced copy of this. We really appreciate it, and thank you guys for watching. Like I said, we're giving away that Killing Joke CGC 9.8 once we hit the next milestone, 110,000 subscribers. All you have to do is be subscribed to the channel and comment on this video and any other video where I promote the giveaway. Once we hit the milestone, we will use a random YouTube comment generator to pick a winner live, and you can be worldwide. We'll ship anywhere. Before you get out of here, check out my other omnibus hauls and reviews in the playlist to the right, and you guys stay minty fresh. Peace.